The world is information centric. If you didn't even have access to a chart, you'd have a clue that something had changed massively. If you understood what those words actually meant in terms of the instrument you're trading, then yes, you can trade off the back of that. You might not outperform. It might mean that your win ratio is closer to the 50%. You'll have an edge by understanding where the consensus is, but are you going to get that to 60-40 on fundamentals alone? In the short term, unlikely.
It reminds me of COVID times when companies like Zoom, like Amazon, you had to buy everything off there. If you'd never looked at a chart and you just used your brain, you probably could have done okay.
You can get yourself into the ballpark. Again, understanding what's happening with those earnings. Are people pro that sector or against it at the moment? Has the new news done anything to change that view? All of a sudden you've got a sector that's been sold off, the CHIPS Act getting changed, China suddenly back on board. Everyone's a seller, but all of a sudden that news, everyone's now a buyer, and justifiably so. I've got a fundamental reason to buy that. That is definitely a buy on a pullback. That is why the market at the moment is a buy the dip on a proper pullback, because the information has changed.
Yeah.
The game has completely flipped.